The days are winding down leading up to the Super Bowl, and we're here to break down each aspect of the big game, starting with the quarterback matchup. I'm Sarah Goodwill, here with Evan Lazar. We're going to talk Patrick Mahomes and Jimmy Garoppolo. There's probably no denying that Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback in terms of his arm.
Yeah.
But there's definitely different expectations on each of them leading into the game. When it comes to Jimmy Garoppolo, what are you hoping to see from him out of the Super Bowl?
Well, I think what we're hoping to see from him is probably have him throw the ball a little bit more, just as a casual observer of the game.
Probably
but
not
if you're the
49ers,
if you're the 49ers, though, I think you want to see more of what you're seeing all season long for him. Good in the clutch, good when the game is close, good when he needs to be, but not necessarily the focal point of the offense. And I think the word game manager gets thrown around a lot for different quarterbacks around the league. I wouldn't call Jimmy G a game manager. I would call him a system quarterback, right? A guy that is just a cog in their system there in San Francisco. And if I was the Niners, that formula seems to be working down well for them right lately, especially in the NFC Championship game. Let's keep that rolling and let's let him throw when he needs to throw, but let's lean on the running game.
Patrick Mahomes, it's a little different. It seems like the Chiefs and their offense is kind of riding on the back of Mahomes.
Yeah.
And it seems like 300 yards through the air is the minimum expectation.
Yeah, Super Bowl MVP. That's kind of the expectation, I would say, for Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs are going to win this game. You would think that he is going to come out as a Super Bowl MVP at the end of the day. I think the biggest thing for Mahomes, though, against this Niners defense is avoiding negative plays, right? They have a great pass rush. They're going to get into the backfield some against Mahomes, and he does have a tendency to drift back in the pocket and try to extend those plays because he knows he's got the rocket arm. So if he drifts back a couple of yards, 5-10 yards behind his spot where he's supposed to be, Tom Brady, he drops right back to the spot, right? 3-step drop, I'm going 3 steps. 5, I'm going 5. Patrick Mahomes is a little bit more loose with that kind of rule because he's got that rocket arm, so he can drift back a little bit more and then throw it 50 yards down the field and make up for the fact that he's drifted a little bit. So avoiding negative plays, avoiding sacks, obviously avoiding turnovers too. That's going to be the key for Patrick Mahomes in this game.
And I think the question everyone wants to know is, they are expecting this to be pretty high scoring.
Yeah.
Can Jimmy G pull out a win if it's a shootout?
If it's a shootout, if it rides on his arm, I think that's going to be the biggest question going to this game for San Francisco. That's not the type of game that they want to play. I don't think that it's impossible for the Niners to win the game if that goes that direction, but if it becomes a track meet, not a lot of teams in the NFL, period, let alone San Francisco, can beat this Kansas City team in a track meet. So I really think that they're going to try to keep it sort of a game that goes with their kind of flow, right? They want the game script to fit their narrative and fit the way that they want to play the game. If it goes Kansas City's direction and Jimmy G ends up having to throw 35 times in this game, I don't think the Niners will come out on top, but I do think that Jimmy G is capable of passing more than what we've seen.
Well, we're just a few days away from the big game, but there's still plenty of time to get in on the action. Go to betonline.ag. Use our promo code CLNS50 for your 50% welcome offer. They're bringing the playoffs home with our exclusive offer with betonline.ag. We'll continue to preview the big game on our website at clnsmedia.com and on our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.